A dramatic new chapter has unfolded inside the Catholic Church. A traditional religious founder has been declared excommunicated. But only hours earlier, that same priest had been consecrated a bishop without papal approval. Even more striking, he publicly stated that there is no pope. Now both sides are presenting completely different views of what has happened. Here are the facts. On July 25th, Bishop Hugh Gilbert of Aberdeen, Scotland, announced that Bishop Michael Mary Sim, founder and superior general of the Sons of the Most Holy Redeemer, had been found guilty of schism after a canonical process conducted by the Diocese of Aberdeen. According to the diocesan statement, Michael Mary Sim is now excommunicated, removed from ecclesiastical office, and prohibited from celebrating Mass or any other sacraments. Bishop Gilbert also stated that, following the episcopal consecration, members of the Transalpine Redemptorists have removed themselves from communion with the Catholic Church. For that reason, Catholics in the Diocese of Aberdeen were advised not to have dealings with the community. Earlier that same day, Michael Mary Sim had been consecrated a bishop by Bishop Pierre Roy, who was associated with the Sedevacantist movement. Bishop Gilbert explained that Sim had repeatedly claimed that Popes Paul VI through Pope Leo XIV were not true popes. He had also questioned the validity of post-Vatican II ordinations and spoken about a division between what he described as the Old Church and the New Church. According to Bishop Gilbert, these positions are incompatible with Catholic teaching and separate a person from communion with the Church unless they are withdrawn. He also noted that the appropriate Vatican offices had been kept informed throughout the canonical process. At the same time, Bishop Gilbert emphasized that these penalties could be lifted if Michael Mary Sim sincerely repents and seeks reconciliation with the Church. Addressing the episcopal consecration itself, Bishop Gilbert stressed that it took place without his permission and without the required papal mandate. According to him, this represented a clear break from the Catholic Church. Meanwhile, during his first sermon after becoming a bishop, Michael Mary Sim appeared to respond to the expected penalties. He declared, "Here is a bishop sitting who has no mandate because there is no pope." He also said that his community had spent years trying to remain united with people who appeared to be Catholic. Using a comparison, he said they were like different species of fish. "A fish is a fish," he said, "but they are a different species." Michael Mary added that his community does not hate those who disagree with them. Instead, he said they pray for them and hope those people also pray for them. The Sons of the Most Holy Redeemer are a small religious community of about 24 priests and brothers living on Papa Stronsay, a remote Scottish island where Golgotha Monastery is located. The community was founded in 1987 by Father Michael Mary Sim with support connected to Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre and the Society of St. Pius X, encouraged by Cardinal Edouard Gagnon. After years of separation, the community was reconciled with the Vatican in 2012 and later established apostolates in the United States and New Zealand. However, tensions increased over the past year. An open letter argued that the church hierarchy had broken with legitimate authority. Then, in May, the community declared that Popes Paul VI through Leo XIV were not legitimate popes, rejected reforms connected with the Second Vatican Council, and called for what it described as an imperfect general council to address the crisis in the Church. In June, the community announced that Michael Mary Sim would receive episcopal consecration from Bishop Pierre Roy. Before the ceremony, Bishop Gilbert described the plan as a grave act of disobedience and urged Catholics not to attend. At the same time, he authorized 2 Redemptorist priests who had separated from the community's leadership to celebrate the traditional Latin Mass every Sunday near Aberdeen. Recent months have also been difficult for the community. Several monks and priests reportedly left the monastery. In April, 24-year-old brother Ignatius Maria disappeared during the night, and his body was later found in the waters off Stronsay on May 6. Scottish police said the death was not considered suspicious. Former members have also made allegations of psychological manipulation, while others said strict discipline was intended to help members grow spiritually. In New Zealand, the community's branch was asked to leave its diocese in 2024 following allegations involving unauthorized exorcisms and claims of spiritual abuse. With both sides firmly holding their positions, this case has become one of the most closely watched developments involving a traditional Catholic community in recent years.